December is not the end of the year for Ndi Igbo. Yes, we have been used to the usual going back home at Christmas, you know, December, and then celebrating Christmas and moving till the crossover and entering the new year. But I want us to know that in the Igbo calendar, December is not the end of the year. Actually, December is not the end of the year for Ndi Igbo before the colonizers came. In as much as today now, we now see December as the end of the year where everybody has to travel back to, you know, Ndi Igbo, to the east to go and celebrate Christmas and then family, friends, New Year. But before now, before the coming of the colonizers and the missionaries, there was nothing like December, end of the year. And that's because in our cosmology and our understanding of the world, there is nothing like end of the year in December. The end of the Igbo year. Now, before I get to the end of the Igbo year, the beginning of the Igbo year, Onwambo for Ndi Igbo, starts from February. Around, if you match it with the Gregorian calendar we use today, it's the February 18th. And that's because for us in Ndi Igbo, we follow seasons, and the seasons we follow follow the moon. First of all, our months are counted by studying the moon, Onwa. And one full cycle of the Igbo month is 28 days, in which we have the normal Eke, Orie, Afonko market days. And each of these market days, according to our study and according to many people in Igbo land, has big and small. Eke will Ekuku and Eke Obele. So we have 8 days in a week. And these 8 days make up 1 week for Ndi Igbo. In a previous video, I said it was four days make up a week, and then these 4 days into 7 weeks that make up 28 days. But further research and further, I would say, teaching from those who know better than me have said that some parts of Igbo land say that it is 8 days a week, the big market days and the small market days, 4 making 8 days, and then these 8 days into 3, you know, makes into 3, yeah. 8 plus 8 is 16, 16 plus 8 is 24, thereabout makes 1 month. But getting back to what I was saying, so December is not December is actually an imported end of the year. It came with the church and it came with the British. So for us in Ndi Igbo, the end of the year is February. The end of, let's just say between 15th and the 18th of February. These are the last days of the Igbo year, you know. And then the new year now starts on February 18th. When you count 28 days from Onwambo, which is February, we will arrive at Onwa Abo, which is on March 19th. And then we count 28 days again. You know, we get at the third month, which is Onwa Ifeke, which is April 16th. And then we count 28 days again. We'll arrive at Onwa Ano, which is May 14th. I'm trying to give you the correlation of the Igbo lunar calendar. We have a 13 month lunar calendar, while the white people have 12 months. We have 13 months lunar calendar. We follow the moon. And so, like I was saying, Onwa Ano, which is the 4th month, starts at May 14th. And then we give it 28 days of the full month cycle, and we arrive at Onwa Agu, which is June 11th. And then we move another 28 days. We arrive at Onwife Joko, which is July 9th. And then we'll give another 28 days. We arrive at Onwa Alomchi, which is the 7th month, which is August, which starts at August 6th. And then the same cycle, we arrive at the 8th month, which is Onwa Ilomo, you know, which is starts at September 3rd, actually. and then the same 28 days moon cycle, we arrive at the 9th month, which is Onwana, which starts at October 1st, and then another 28 days, we arrive at the 10th month, which is Onwa Okike, which starts at October 29th, and then another 28 days, we arrive at the 11th month, which is Onwa Jana, which starts at November 26th, and then another 28 days, we arrive at the 12th month of the Igbo lunar calendar, which is Onwa Edajana, which starts at December 24th. We give it another 28 days, which takes us to the 13th month, which is Onwa Uzo Alose, which begins at January 21. If you add 28 days to January 21, we arrive at February 17th, 18th. Then we start our new Igbo year. So, as you celebrate Christmas, and then the 31st of December, which we always witness the normal crossover night into a new year, I want you to understand that you are celebrating the Western the Western form of celebration, I would say, following the Gregorian calendar, and that January that you celebrate as the new year is dedicated to either a Greek or Roman god called Janus or something, which is a two-faced god, which they say sees the future and sees the past, and that is what you celebrate as January going into a new year. So sometimes it's important we know that the days of the weeks, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, are all named after either Greek or Roman gods and goddesses, which Christians will call pagan gods and goddesses, but Africans celebrate them without knowing what they are. January, February, April, March till December are all months names marking foreign, gods and goddesses, which were infused in the Gregorian calendar and which were adopted by Christians, or I would say not Christians, I would say decolonialists, and then infused into the day-to-day lives of Ndi Igbo. So as you celebrate your December, your Christmas, and your crossover night, know that as an Igbo person, you're not doing the right thing. It might be right to you because you're a Christian or because it's what you're born into. But I'm giving you this knowledge so that you have it at the back of your mind that the Igbo year ends in February and starts in the same February. So, yeah. I wouldn't want to go into other aspects of this so that many people will not pick offense. It's a normal thing for people, the Christians amongst us, to pick offense, but this is what it is. This is what it is. So take your time to study the Igbo lunar calendar and follow them. Each time the moon appears, it takes around seven days for the moon to go from the curved appearance to the full moon, which actually already you're in a new month. So yes, get to learn the calendar of your people and also get to learn the seasons. We have seasons, various seasons that Ndi Igbo celebrate. The planting season, the harvest season, all of these have ways they are tied into our culture and our worldview. So what you celebrate today is foreign, like I said. And then, but as you celebrate, of course, enjoy. But have in the back of your mind that you're celebrating something that is not original to you as an Igbo person. So yes, Igbo, with this I'll come to the end of this particular episode at Voice of the Sun. I remain my humble self, Chukan Soku. Whenever you see this video, please do comment, share your own opinion or your own contribution or your own understanding of the topic that I have discussed here in this video, and subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share this video wherever you find it. Till I see you again on the next episode of Voice of the Sun, I remain my humble self, Chukan Soku. Ndebani, Kodene, Demen, Dalun.